Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. So I'm out here with my dogs. I'm going on a walk. I'm buttoning up the season. I think the last thing I really need to do is clean up my peonies. You don't want those sitting around until next year because they can harbor over disease and stuff like that. So you usually want to clean up the foliage, get everything cleaned off of them, and let them come up fresh next year. So that's all I have left to do, which is good because I think in 2 days it gets down to the 20s at night and 30s during the day, and it's just not going to be too much fun to be outside in Iowa after that. So yay, I'm gonna have to maybe come up with some ideas for those dried flowers and try some different things this winter and see how it goes. And in January I'll be starting seeds again. But I'm going to do a lot of recap videos this year. I actually learn a ton when I do these recap videos. Like there's things I've forgotten, and I go back and I try to tie all the videos of certain plants together, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I'd forgotten about that. And so it's a really good like teaching lesson to me. It's a good review of what I've done in the past, what I've did this year, and then what I'm gonna do next year. And I plan on putting some videos together on how my year went, things that were my favorites, things I liked and didn't like, and all of that. So I still have a lot of videos to come, but over the next couple weeks I might be taking it a little bit easier, taking some much needed R&R and just enjoying some of this time off that I have in the off season. So if I don't have a video out, don't worry, I'm okay. More than likely I just took a day to go do some stuff for me that didn't pertain to farming, and my channel's all about farming, so I don't know that anyone would want to see anything else in my daily life. But I will keep you updated on any farming activity or anything I'm doing related to the farm. I won't show you my walks with my dogs every day, even though that is on the farm. And this is a very invasive plant, but it looks really pretty this time of year. But that is the Marrow honeysuckle, and those little red berries make it pop up all over the farm, and it's very invasive in Iowa and hard to get rid of. I did try to put those, I thought they would look cute for Christmas, but they just wither up and die. They don't stay that pretty red berry looking thing. So they are nice. The leaves are really nice though in spring arrangements when there's not a lot of greenery. So I chop those things down all the time. They're always coming back. I'm always finding them. And one thing about this invasive species, so you know, you start learning like, oh, it's invasive, get it out of there, and everybody's like, get it out of there, it's so bad. And it is bad, but in the spring the honeybees cover the Marrow honeysuckle, cover it. So while it's invasive and annoying, it's definitely something that nature appreciates and enjoys, because it is one of the first things blooming in the spring. And those bees, I mean, they just cover it. And then as new things come up, they leave it alone and they're done with it. So I do leave some of the bigger ones on the farm because I definitely don't want to deprive the bees of what they're used to. But anyway, just out here, I'm kind of testing out this GoPro camera. I'm trying to get some footage and playing around with that, which is a little bit of the farming life, because I have been trying to grow my YouTube channel to see if it can bring in a little extra income, because as anybody that grows flowers or sells flowers knows, you need a side hustle, especially in the beginning, because it's definitely not the computer world. People ask me all the time, why would I leave so much money to make so little? And it's a really hard question, actually. I mean, yes, I enjoy the flowers. It's definitely a lot more physically demanding. I think it's probably not as mentally demanding, although there are, you know, with any job in life or anything you choose to do, there's always the uncertainty or the different stresses of different things. So I always tell people it's a different kind of stress. It's just, I feel like it's a healthier stress. And I get a lot of time out in nature to unwind and take that stress away. And I really do enjoy cleaning up this farm and making it a pretty place. It feels good in my soul. So, I don't know. Money's nice too sometimes. I mean, of course it is. Like, think of the things I could do with a ton of money. But I always think, what could I do out here? So that goes to show I love it. And I'll get there. So I'm gonna try to get better at this video editing thing, try to learn my GoPro. I'm sure I'll still use my iPhone a lot. It's just convenient. And when you're just really busy, convenience matters. And I know the GoPro isn't good for like inside shots, but I can't wait to go down my rows of flowers with it this year and try some footage like that. So this winter I'm going to try to learn a little bit more about it and how I can make really good videos with it. So anyway, kind of what I'm doing today. We're on our walk. We're coming up on the newly formed cold frame. Maybe someday to be a greenhouse. And it looks like the plastic made it overnight, so I'll probably be thinking that every day. Did it make it? Especially the windy days I'll be out here. Did it make it? So I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes.